Alright, so before this video starts, you guys get to laugh your asses off. This guy thinks he doesn't have an ego. I try to prove to him. He doesn't let me speak. He doesn't let me talk about my points. He doesn't listen at all. He thinks he's so right. And I made this video so you guys can prove to this son of a gun that he is wrong and that I am right. Because I know I'm right. But if I am wrong, just let me know because maybe I'm wrong, right? If you guys enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys want to see this argument live because it happens every fucking day, follow to Twitch. Support it. Anyways, peace. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right, I'm getting off this game.
Customize reticle, the worst
Solid.
reticles ever.
All right. So what's your point saying you don't have an ego? Let's hear it. Say it calmly, and then when me
Okay.
and Flank try to talk, you let us talk.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Realize
talk.
my
No,
point
no,
is
you
that-
can
Okay.
I'm just gonna be here.
Flank,
Okay,
Flank, you can be the
listen,
judge then.
listen.
You can be the judge.
No,
You
I'm
see,
not being judged. I'm being
Listen.
neutral. I'm not.
Okay.
The definition of an ego is where one is
Why does this
over
man be the judge? He
exaggerating
doesn't
his
even talk to you
skill
guys. Like,
and saying that he's
This way, I
better than you.
repeat. I didn't hear.
Shut the fuck up! Okay.
should be the judge maybe because he doesn't
Yeah,
like.
assessment.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, go.
Listen. So the definition of an ego is one's exaggerating his skill and saying that he's better than he originally is, which is I'm not saying that I'm better than how I'm originally are, because all I'm saying is that I'm just
How do you get this definition? Just quick question. How have you come to this conclusion? That's the proper definition
okay.
of an
So
ego.
let's say Urban Dictionary. How about that? Which gives the most humanable.
Urban Dictionary. Don't use that. That's like the worst site.
No, it gives the actual like definition that human can understand. Okay, let's search
I can also
about
look up the
ego.
definition of a word. It just
What is
gives you like a
ego?
fucking.
The part of you that defines itself as personality, separates itself from the outside world and consider. Okay, I don't know. Fuck it.
I think another point that we should bring up is God complex. Look up what the definition for God
Okay.
complex.
Okay,
Okay,
you could
there's
have a
another
conflict if you wanna say
definition
that.
called ego. The main reason that I'm better than you. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is that. Okay, let's just search definition of
Look up
ego.
complex.
A person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. That's the correct answer to ego. Actual dictionary on Google, and I think, yeah,
Can you look up God complex definition?
God complex.
Yeah, on Google. Look that up. I just want to know what you think about that.
God complex. A God complex is unshakable belief characterized by consistently inflated feeling of personal ability, privilege, and
Yeah, he has a God complex.
A person with a God complex may refuse to admit the possibility of error or failure, even in the face of irrefutable evidence. I don't think any of you guys have irrefutable evidence. Okay,
Probably
intractable
irrefutable.
problem of difficult or impossible tasks. Okay, so part of the definition I'm reading through, which is definitely not suitable for me.
What do you mean? It's
Until this point. Okay, so when I failed to admit my error or failure.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
A good point. Racism. What you said, like, oh, bro,
Yes.
like
You-
you failed to admit your error with that.
I'm
Exactly.
racist. You have a problem.
Okay, you finally admitted it after what? Was it 2
I
days?
said okay. I don't know. It's really racist.
Okay,
Annoying, but
really?
I think all black people are annoying. Maybe I'm racist, maybe I'm not, but who knows? The person is also highly dogmatic in their views, meaning the person speaks
Hey.
of their personal opinions as though they're unquestionably correct. Someone with a God complex may
Like, this is a good
exhibit
head type
no
profile
regard
picture
for
to
the
this.
conventions and demands of society and may request special consideration of privileges. God complex is not a clinical term nor a diagnosable disorder and does not appear in the diagnostics and statistical manual of mental disorders. The recognized diagnostic name for the behavior associated with God complex, narcissistic personality disorder. God complex may also be associated with mania and superiority complex. So, which part of this God complex suit me the best?
What, God complex versus ego?
What the fuck are you even talking about at this point?
Here, quick question: does everyone have an ego? Yes or no?
No, a proper meaning of ego that doesn't have to.
Does
mean-
everyone have an ego? Yes or no?
Ego is your own fucking thoughts and self-esteem. Everybody have their own ego. It's not
Okay, good,
fucking
and
means
listen,
that
listen.
I'm better than you.
Okay, so
And
Anyways,
in the fucking online term of ego, it's that I'm better than you. But it means that I speak of that I'm better than you when I'm not. But I speak of better than you when I am. Listen.
an example,
only listen.
an example of ego is the way you look at yourself. An example of ego is thinking that you're the smartest person on the earth. The self,
I'm not
especially.
saying I'm not the smartest person.
Yeah, but you act like you're on top of the world all the time. You act no, listen, listen to me.
You, which is correct.
What I say, like this, I
Bloodhound?
told you this
Yes,
would
okay,
happen. I told you this would happen.
Okay, when you're directing this to Bloodhound, what do you mean? Like as a person, life, or
No,
Warzone?
we're talking
I
about in
think just
Warzone. We're
Just
talking about
Warzone?
Warzone.
Okay.
Say,
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck is my ego from. I'm better than him. Everybody.
Okay, and what would a humble person say? Quick question, just theoretically, what would a
Why
humble
would I be
person
humble? Are
It's
you
up-
humble?
mhm.
No. Is Flank humble? No.
What do
Maybe
you mean? Yeah, what the
Sussman's
fuck?
humble.
What?
Yeah.
Flank is
What
Flank
Are
is
you
humble.
No, you're
Flank,
not fucking humble. Get out
Flank
of here.
is humble.
Who, me?
Flank, what do you mean? Flank is humble. Are you kidding me? Flank
What do you
doesn't
mean
go
Flank is
around
humble?
bragging around it.
I don't go around bragging about shit.
Oh, really?
When I say I have a $20 million house and I'm better than you, and I say I'm a fucking middle
Flank,
class. I'm being
Flank,
humble
Flank.
as
What was
shit.
he? What was he just saying about rich people being better than
I'm
poor
being
people?
humble as shit. I have a $12 million house.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
fucking middle
listen.
class. I am
You-
humble as
hey.
shit. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, are you gonna let me speak
That
now?
fucking argument is over.
Okay,
You're
let me
fucking
speak.
wrong.
Are you? You haven't let me speak once though. Are you gonna let me speak now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Let's see
All
what
right.
the fuck is counter argument.
Weren't you the person that said rich people are better than poor people?
Yeah, they are.
Really? Okay. And you bring up the point that you don't brag about being rich and stuff like that, right?
Are you streaming this right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming this right now.
Oh,
I have,
okay, cool.
I have all the things he said in the past on the fucking stream right now.
So,
Oh.
and then what's your point right here? I would like to know.
Okay, so you're saying that you don't brag about having a
Me
12.
saying rich people is better than poor people is bragging. It's fucking just saying my personal opinion while being the fucking truth.
Well, it's not bragging. Actually,
That's
just
that can't.
fucking
An
weird.
opinion.
You
An
just
opinion
said
is not
it.
the truth. An opinion is not the truth.
Democracy. Rich people are better than fucking poor people.
No, that's not.
Democracy.
No,
Really.
what?
Democracy built upon middle class. That's democracy. Listen.
We're getting political now. Okay. What were we saying? Where was I?
Same to
Wow,
communism. Rich people is better than
Okay,
fucking
I'm bringing
poor
this back to
people.
the fucking ego thing. So, when you what's it called? How do you not have an ego? Just say it calmly and don't fucking yell at the top of your lungs.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anything that's on my lip. But you are. Thank you.
What?
And I'm not saying that I'm better than Shroud. I know I'm better
Yeah,
than
but
you.
do you
Flank,
act like you're the best person in this call right now all the time?
Yes,
Yes
He's
or
better
no?
than me. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Okay.
I am.
Okay, you guys need to specify though. Like, we're
Yeah.
checking
So
strictly
you,
Warzone here.
since you like
Since
no, I'm
I'm
talking about
saying
Warzone.
this
I'm
is
talking about
Warzone
Warzone.
around here,
So
I
he,
am.
I know you are the best player here. There's no question about it. But
Yeah,
you
so what's your point?
constantly have to push it down people's throats that you're the best fucking player here. You have to
Because
push it
you're
down people's
constantly
throats.
fucking giddy on it.
Really? I'm doing my own thing, right? I'm playing Warzone, right? I die, you have to immediately bring up shit saying,
not an
"Oh,
ego.
I'm better than you.
I'm
I
just
have a
trash
4 KD. You
I'm
have a
just trash
1.4
talking.
KD."
I'm trash
Right?
talking. That's not the ego.
Really?
I'm trash
Like,
talking.
okay.
You know what?
Mhm.
Flank assessment. Do you get this guy right now?
You
I can
okay?
get, I can get some of it. Like I do.
Like his
Self-importance.
point is
So
unclear. Your point is kind of vague
let's
right
look at
now,
okay,
Bloodhound.
self-importance. You
can
said
make
let's
little
go. I'm going.
shit
I'm going to go back to the
wrong.
definition of ego. Self-importance. You have to bring yourself up all the time. You're never right. You're bringing yourself up all the time over others. Yes or no?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's an ego. Self-importance.
It's
How
not
you
an
value
ego.
self-importance.
Self-importance means that I am fucking the most important out of y'all. I'm
He's
saying
too
I am
fucking
better
blind to
than
fucking
you.
admit anything.
What?
Okay, so how do I have an ego? Let's hear this.
Because you're constantly just saying that we should be on the same level. Getting the
When have I ever said we should be on the same level? When have I ever said that?
Oh, look at your damage. Oh, I am better than because you're like out of your limits. You're never gonna get more kills than me, Bloodhound.
Okay, so So I have an ego because what? Again, I didn't hear because you cut out.
Like you're trying to be on the same level as me. That's an ego already. Thank you.
How-
look,
how's that an
well,
ego?
I
That's
don't
a
think I don't really think that's an ego. Like when he just like when he steals his kills, for example, or like I'm not gonna say
Stealing his kills.
steal.
For
Well, let's say like he
example,
beam someone.
30 kills. You have 12. He's saying, yeah, I did good. What do you mean you did fucking good?
I
You
mean,
have
he kind of what do you mean? That's
12
12 kills is good. What do you mean? For the standard that he has for his KD.
Same team.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
for
but
his KD, that's good.
yeah, like I have a 1.5 KD. I get 3 kills, but you immediately have to you have to put me down right away and say you right.
Yeah, know the difference. I'm the superior person here.
Yeah, but why do you have
look,
to
so
act like
okay,
it?
okay,
You
look,
keep
so you
bringing
gotta
yourself up.
understand.
Ego. I'm trying to put you down. I'm trash talking. I'm being toxic. That's not an ego.
So the way you perceive yourself as a person, right? That's that's an ego. How you perceive yourself, right?
We're
When
fucking
you
talking about Warzone, mister.
yeah, that's part of Warzone. You perceive yourself. You're on the top of the world. That's how you perceive yourself. How do
You
I
guys
perceive
in the
myself?
fucking 0.3 KD lobby. I am on top of that lobby.
Fuck is the
God.
point of
hilarious.
this,
Sussman,
This is-
Flank, do you guys not get that? I am on
Flank,
that lobby.
Flank.
I'm the best player in that lobby.
Okay, you are
the
the best player.
Everybody just shut up for a second. Okay, look, so your point about like him having 12 kills, you have 30 kills, right? See, that's like that's a high kill game for like his KD. I hope you understand that, right? And for your KD, that's a high kill game too. You know what I mean? Like for
No,
your KD, like
but
no,
sometimes
for
it
your
gets
KD,
Hey, let
for
him
your
talk.
KD,
Let
no,
him
no,
talk.
for
Let
your
him talk.
KD,
Let him talk.
for your
Let him
KD,
talk.
Like,
no,
kills
for
is
your
you.
KD, okay, for your KD,
Okay,
you're
let
supposed
him
to average
talk.
10 to 20 kills, right?
Maybe I'm just as good as you. No,
Hey,
you're not. Just
hey.
because you have similar damage, similar
Okay,
kills.
When did I ever say? When did I ever say I
Yeah.
was ever better than you? When did I
never
ever
said
say I was
that.
ever
I never,
better than you?
yeah, you never said
When did
that.
when
No.
did me or Flank ever say we were better than you? Yeah, right.
we never
When
said
did we
that,
ever
like-
said that?
No, you didn't say I'm better than you. If you say you're close to me,
I never said I was close to you. I never said that.
you say, oh, I just have same amount of kills. Maybe I'm.
Well, certain games could be close.
I've never
but
had similar amount
not
of kills.
overall.
I've never said, oh, I have similar amount of kills. I'm better than you, or I'm on the close to the same level as you. I have never said that. I said,
Okay,
right?
that's hard as
And
flank.
really, Flank.
He
Is
hasn't
that
said that. No, looks. I actually agree with him on this one. He hasn't said that.
Flank.
He hasn't said that.
Say
What do you mean?
normally. Say that was a straight mind to think.
What?
even
What do you
Flank?
mean? He hasn't really said it. He's big better than you. Like, what do you mean?
Yo, do you remember when he says like literally, yo, I have the same amount of kills and maybe I'm definitely not a 1.0 if I have a new.
Okay, he maybe like jokingly said it sometimes. Like, I don't.
I never
fucking
even
know.
jokingly
But
said that.
I don't even remember that to be honest. though,
Jesus
so-
Christ, Bloodhound, out of
Mhm.
everybody, you have the largest ego.
Okay.
Accept that.
You can have that opinion, right? But if I have an ego, right? I think I'm on the top of the world. I think I'm the best player in this call right now. Do I think that? Yes or no?
Thinking you're on top of the
Do-
world. An ego is thinking that you're over your limit. You're better than what you actually are.
That's not what an ego is. An ego is how you value
Oh my
yourself as a
fucking God.
person. It's how you value yourself as an individual.
What you mean?
It's how you.
We're talking
It's your
about online
self-importance.
meaning. The ego, where you're thinking that the fucking actual meaning of ego, where you're using a proper essay of an ego. No, we're here, as you
Okay.
were speaking before, we're here talking about the online meaning of ego. The fucking, I'm better than what I am.
Really? Okay. So,
I
right,
mean,
you're
look,
bragging.
so I think a major point here. The ego could be like you could think you're better than someone else, or you actually in reality can be, but you're just
Yeah.
like talking way too much about it.
Yeah, you talk way too much.
That's not ego. That is not the physical meaning
Yes,
of
it-
ego.
yeah.
That is an ego. That is
Yeah.
an
It's
ego.
not
Bro,
ego. Ego
if
means
you-
that
if you-
you're not good, but you're still thinking that you're good.
An ego, okay, in the back of your
Ego.
head, you're thinking, I'm so good, right? And someone who doesn't have a big ego thinks, I'm doing okay, I'm doing great, in the back of your
Yeah,
head.
how the fuck I have 32 kills. I'm doing normal. Well, I have 32 kills.
Okay,
I don't
and when
say,
I
"Oh,
so
I'm
so
good to have
when
32
I
kills."
have a
I
13
32
kid.
kills. That's Flank. I never go like whenever I have a 32 kills and Flank have 10.
Yes,
I
you
was
do.
like,
You've bragged before.
Flank,
Yes, you have.
did
This
shit.
is how you
I have
brag.
32 kills. I'm so good.
Okay.
I never said that. I was like, oh, I have 32 kills. Cool. I have
Okay,
10.
so
Cool.
you would say something like this. You would say it so it doesn't sound like you're bragging, but we all know in the back of our heads you're bragging. Let me talk. No, let me.
Okay. Look, I have a better definition for all this.
Okay,
I'm so
okay.
done with
Let
this
me
conversation.
Hello.
let me speak
Wait,
then. You haven't let me speak.
wait,
You always talk
hold on.
over me. Okay, I'll let
Before you
Frank
guys
speak.
say anything, I have a better definition for Bloodhound. If you want to use like give you a definition, use the word egotistical because that's more that talks more about what you're
Okay,
trying to
think
get the point.
so-
about.
Better describe
so-
me is that I think I'm superior.
Okay.
not an
so
ego. I'm superior,
if
not an
if
ego.
you
I am superior.
didn't have an ego, you wouldn't constantly be saying, "Oh, I'm this, I am that," constantly to the team. You wouldn't be
The
saying,
fuck?
"I'm a
I
4
am
points."
Fluxa.
Okay, you're right, but
Is that ego
you
saying
constantly
I'm
say,
Fluxa?
"Have you ever
I'm a
let me?
4
Can you
KD.
let me speak? Can you let me speak?" You always cut
I'm
me off.
describing myself. Excuse me.
There's no point in this conversation because every time I try to speak, I'm getting cut off.
Yo, keep it going. Keep going. I want to hear your full counter.
Okay, so when you say so, if you didn't have an ego, hypothetically, you would be saying, you wouldn't ever you wouldn't say I'm this, I'm that, and you're this and you're that, right? You wouldn't be saying I'm a 5 KD, you're a 1 KD. You wouldn't be saying that if you didn't have an ego. But since you do have an ego, you're saying I have a 5 KD, you have a 1 KD, you're nowhere close to my level. If you didn't have an ego, you wouldn't have to feel the need to bring
No.
that up constantly. No, you
Okay.
would, right?
Go ahead,
So
can I speak now?
okay, you can speak and
I
be
don't
quiet.
think you're getting the idea of ego, Flank. Or do you just hear what he's?
I didn't hear what
That's
it says. Yeah.
he
Flank,
wants
how-
me to be humble, not I have an ego. He wants me to be humble.
So why don't you
It
do
is
that then?
not meaning that
Flank,
I have
Flank,
an ego.
Flank,
You
Flank.
could say that way before. You said I have an ego, but that's not what he means. You just want me to.
Flank,
Jesus
Flank,
Christ,
Play
Flank.
by
Do you,
the
do, Flank, do you
I'm
get my
like losing my
Flank,
brain cells talking to you right here.
Flank?
Like,
Do you get my point at all or no?
Okay. Listen, there's gonna be no end to this argument, right? It's just gonna keep on going.
look,
So
but like,
okay,
get
okay,
it.
okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It
Ego
doesn't
is
matter.
because
It doesn't matter.
I'm
At the end
just.
of the day, okay.
His
At the end
point
of the
is
day, it doesn't matter. How about since it doesn't make him comfortable? How about you just stop doing it, Luxa? And that's it.
Yeah, you could have said that long ago. Not that I have a fucking ego.
No,
Jesus
I couldn't care. Hey, listen, I
Agree
can.
with you for something that you don't even fucking understand what the fuck you're talking about. Oh my
Okay.
fuck. You're the fucking stupidest person
Mhm.
I've argued with.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Jesus Christ. Get
Mhm.
over it. I'm not
Mhm.
humble. I will never be humble. But
Okay,
I don't have
so
a fucking
this
ego.
here, I'll tell you how this stemmed. This stemmed because
Action. End of it. Stop.
wait, a couple days
Stop it.
ago. Are you
Stop
gonna
it.
let me
Stop
talk? Are you gonna let me talk? You gonna let me
Stop.
talk?
I'm
I'm
never
just
gonna
gonna mute
stop.
him.
Stop it.
Right there is muted, so I can talk in peace. So when I'm talking about what's it called? What's the thing? So this ego argument stemmed from when we were talking about egos and players. We were talking about you. We just wanted to point out that you had an ego. That's all. There, now I'm
He
muted.
still doesn't get the point of ego. Sussman.
Okay, boys,
Flank
boys, I have to go. Okay, can we do? Okay, let's get a resolution here.
ego means
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just not humble.
Here,
and
here,
sad-
fine. How about
okay,
this? He doesn't have an ego. He doesn't have an ego. Fair, sure. I'm fucking
Sure,
done.
yeah, there you go. You get it finally.
Okay, let's just get a resolution. Okay.
There, we have the
Okay,
resolution.
Luxa, he.
Flank,
Okay,
look,
he. Okay,
the
he keeps.
fucking
Okay,
simplest
okay.
thing
Okay,
you could say.
Luxa, stop arguing about
Stop
it.
saying that you have more kills. Stop
Okay.
saying that you're better than me. Sure, if that's making you uncomfortable, sure. Not fucking that I have an ego. You're making this wrong.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, so
Fine,
can we
good.
agree on that then?
If you don't accept, if you don't want me to keep on saying I'm better than you, sure, just say that. Not fucking that. You have an ego, cause that's fucking just a cuss.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
At
can
that
we get
point.
that across? Okay, Bloodhound. So can you tell him what you want?
I couldn't care less if he bragged. I couldn't care less. I'm just trying to make a point that when we were talking about player.
Fucking god! Bloodhound.
Oh my god. We this argument a week
Bloodhound,
ago we were
just get it
talking about.
over.
No, I'm gonna bring this how this argument started. A week ago we were talking about how good players generally have egos, and then you start babbling on how you don't have an ego, right? And so me and Flank try to show you how you had an ego. Right there.
Where's my? You're still trying to prove I have a.
No, I literally said how this argument started.
Yeah. How does it started? Because you want to prove that I have an ego.
No, we were talking about how
Right.
generally good players have an ego. That's how it started, and then you came into the conversation to start talking about it.
Okay, so does streamer have ego? Every time they trying to say, "Oh, I'm so much better." Do they have an ego?
You cut out because you yelled.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so you say good streamers. Example, look at Nick Burks. I was on his stream. He says, "Oh, these kids are trash. They're bad." Do he have an ego? Do you think that's an ego, or he's just simply shit talking?
That would be shit talking there.
Because I'm shit talking you now.
Mm-hmm.
Trash. You're 1 KD. Get over it.
Okay, but actually, no, I'm done. I don't want to keep arguing at this point.
Ego.
He's never gonna get it.
You lost it.
Mm-hmm.
No one lost or won anything. It's
Yeah.
just a debate.
I'm literally saying the same shit as Nick Merck. Somehow, shit talk. I have.
You know, he won it. He fine Flank. He won it.
No,
There
there's
you
no
go.
winning. No, there's no
Accepted.
winners or
No,
losers.
no, no. He won it because if I don't admit it, if I don't say he won it,
Accepted.
then if I don't say he won it, then I'm gonna have to hear this for the rest of the fucking week.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Accepted. I'm better. Accepted.
Like,
I'm
you know
shit
that's
talking.
true.
Like,
Mhm.
Bloodhound. I'm shit talking now. I don't give a shit. You're bad.
Mhm.
Accepted. You're bad.
Okay, I'm bad. I'm bad. Cool. I'm
Yeah,
bad.
I'm shit
I'm
talking
bad.
now.
I'm bad.
Because so do you have a problem with what like the shit he says? Because if you
He-
because
now
just get it
I'm
over
gonna
with
have
now.
Ego. I'm gonna say the example I have ego. I am better than Shroud. Now is my ego. There's my ego. I'm better than Shroud. He's fucking trash. I'm way better than him. I'm fucking 20 times better than him. He's fucking my son. I taught him how to fucking shoot. That's my ego right there. That's my ego. Me fucking saying I'm better than you, not an ego. It's shit talk.
Okay. Cool. You win. I lose. Are you
Ego.
happy?
Finally, yeah, I'm happy now. Shut the
Okay.
fuck up.
Oh my god.
But you know I have to
Talking
say
about
that
it.
or
Shut the
something's
fuck
gonna happen. Okay.
If you want to say something else. Not about that talk. Shut the fuck.
Okay.
Fucking
Cool.
over it.
Okay. You win. You win. There you
Wait, so,
have
hold on,
it.
so do you even care about the?
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, but I have
He
a
wins.
question
He
for you.
wins. He
So-
wins. He wins. He wins. No,
So
no,
do
no.
you care
There's
about
no
the
point.
result, or do you just care about the argument?
I
Like, do you
was
care
just
about the
caring.
point
I
of
was just caring
argument?
about the argument.
Oh, just the.
Yeah,
Okay.
he wins. He wins because if I don't say he wins, then I'm gonna have to hear about this constantly. Even though no one technically won, but he can't handle that.
Why does it say I have a 620 KD ratio on my dead side?
Boys, well, I have to go anyway. So
All right. See
see
you.
you.
See ya.
See you.
See ya.
Or now what are we doing?
I'm gonna go sleep. You fucking piss me off so badly.
Okay.
Bloodhound.
All right. Bye. Me and Jan are gonna run our duos.
Yeah.
Resurgence, unless you go on Jan. Jan, ready to run duos?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm in a game.
You play multiplayer in the background?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing just Resurgence duos. Can you hear it through my mic?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, you're talking in game?